Manicato in front, and it's got it well 100 metres to go. Manicato's going on to win by more than 2 lengths to Tool and High. He goes for home on Zenitave. He's quickly got it won. Zenitave's going to win Blue Diamond. Readout's Choice has grabbed the lead, 50 to go. Draws away, and Readout's Choice has won the Diamond. Here comes Alingi sailing up the middle of the track. Wager in front. Alingi stride by stride. She's a mighty filly. And Alingi beats
Set. Racing in the Diamond. Fontaton jumped away well down towards the inside. Prompt Return got away fast. Flamboyant Lass with a flyer. Miss Gidget began very quickly as they settled into stride. And here it's Flamboyant Lass out 3 wide, going up to tackle the leader, but it's Prompt Return who holds out the front ahead of Miss Gidget. Thurlow settled down 4th, and Fontaton right behind the leaders on the rails. Closely being followed in the field then by Heir Apparent, and back behind those horses Thurlow a bit wider out, and Bantam's ahead of those. Now Pride of Dubai about midfield on the rail, being tracked up by Stoker towards the outside. 2 or 3 further back in the field came Rima, who's on the inside of Lake Geneva, and they're being followed by Sompere second last, and Manhattan Blues is last. Prompt Return around the turn, led narrowly as they come around the bend. Prompt Return from Miss Gidget. Fontaton getting into the clear. She's about to get into the clear. Here she comes on the outside now, and coming with her down the outside, Bantam, and then came Of the Brave. Fontaton raced to Miss Gidget at the 200. Pride of Dubai crept for a run. It comes now. Here's Rima storming home. Pride of Dubai, Fontaton, Rima storming up to Pride of Dubai. They come down to fight it out. They hit the line. Pride of Dubai just held on and won from Rima. A photo finish for third, Lake Geneva or Manhattan Blues. Fontaton tied in the run home, and then Heir Apparent. Stoker followed further back then by Sompere, a gap to Bantam, Miss Gidget. Prompt Return towards the end, followed by Of the Brave, Flamboyant Lass and Thurlow.
And Damien Brown does it again, back-to-back off Earthquake last year. This year riding for Peter and Paul Snowden, and Pride of Dubai, a maiden going in, comes out a valuable win.
They're set now, they're away. And Extreme Choice got a very good jump over towards the outside, and already began fast. Star Turn out quickly also as they settle down and into stride, and just off the speed in the early part. Haydock along the inside. At the 1,000 metres now, and it's Highland Beat who's driven through and taken up the running in the early stages with Artie on the outside. They're a length clear from Haydock using the rail. Just off those horses then is Extreme Choice. He's 4th within striking range, and then Valiano. Hell of an effort on the rail, followed by Miss Nymeria. Star Turn, Sweet Cherry, Zamzam well back on the inside as they neared the turn, followed by Concealer. Back behind those horses, Sweet Cherry, Flying Artie, third last, about to go around the outside of Power Trip, and Kinetic Design and China Dream at the end. Into the straight now, Haydock on the inside, and with it on the outside is Extreme Choice. He's just bolted up on the outside of Highland Beat, and he's taken over the running. Then Miss Nymeria. Here comes Flying Artie. He's letting rip down the outside. Extreme Choice in front. Flying Artie with a length and a half to make up, 100 left to go. Extreme Choice is going strongly though, and he'll score. Extreme Choice 2 lengths to Flying Artie. Big Quinella for the stable. Zamzam 4 lengths away third. Then came Star Turn, Power Trip, Sweet Cherry, Kinetic Design, Concealer, Miss Nymeria, followed by Valiano. Back behind them, Highland Beat, China Dream, Samara Dancer, Never a Chance in the race, followed by Haydock, Artie towards the end, and so too, hell of an effort.
Mick Price has got 2 stars on his hands. Well done to Mick Price. A great training performance. Extreme Choice and Flying Artie, they have streeted the rest. Zamzam has finished third. I don't know if the barriers have made a difference. Flying Artie was phenomenal.
Youngsters are right to go.
Right, guys, please.
And they're off. Pariah jumped okay, away okay too in the early stages. Will's bit out wide on the course, and Formality was away flying. And in the early stages going through as they settle down. Wait for No One does just that and leads from Four Melody. Property is third and Pariah's handy on the outside of these horses, followed by Blondie. Behind these then came Remuse and Southside on the inside from Marahib. They're followed by Will's Bid. Catchy a long way back in the field with Taking Aim, Aspect and Sheer Madness. Wait for No One led for Melody at the 600 metres. Pariah poised on the outside, followed Marahib and Property the rail. Then came Remuse, Tulip about 4 lengths away from the lead at the most, making ground, followed then by Will's Bid round the outside. Blondie dropping out and Catchy about 5 lengths to make up from South into the straight, and Property trying for an inside run. Pariah came wide. They go to the lead from Formality. Wait for No One at the 200 and Property a narrow leader. Pariah coming after it. Pariah raced up. Formality's trying to go with it. Catchy leaving it late but starting to fly home. Pariah the leader. Catchy starting to flash home. Pariah in front. Catchy got him. Catchy the great filly has got up and beaten Pariah. Formality's run third. Tulip next over. They're followed behind those to finish by Property, who weakened late. Wait for No One, Marahib, and further back in the field, Remove, South and Taking Aim, followed by Aspect. Sheer Madness behind those to finish as Will's Bid and Blondie, one of the great finishes of the Blue Diamond, and Catchy's come from a minute back to win.
What an extraordinary filly she is. 4 starts, 4 wins. She gives David Hayes his 6th success in the Ladbrokes Blue Diamond Stakes, sharing it in partnership with his son David, his nephew Tom. An extraordinary performance. $4.70 at $1.80. Overwhelming Pariah at $1.70. Stablemate of the winner, Formality in third, $3. Stablemate of the winner, Tulip in fourth. What a race. 11, 4, 12, 13.
She deserved that. She's come from well back in the field, as Greg Miles said in the call. Craig Williams has got it right.
Ready, racing in the Blue Diamond. Quafila a touch slow. Kinky Boom's going back towards the end. Written by Began Well with Lady Horse Owner and Crossing the Abbey. Grand Symphony not far away from Aristocratic Miss. Driving through Plague Stone and Ennis Hill and Prairie Fire on the inside as they settle. After 200 metres, Crossing the Abbey on the outside of Grand Symphony. Written by out 3 deep from Lady Horse Owner, Ennis Hill and Prairie Fire on the inside. They were followed by Plague Stone and Aristocratic Miss. Run Naan on the fence midfield from More Than Exceed, Longleaf and a Hood, followed by Encryption, Kinky Boom, En Bahar and Quafila last. Crossing the Abbey at the 550, leads 3/4 written by Lady Horse Owner up around the outside, 3 deep from Prairie Fire, stalking them. Then Ennis Hill, next Aristocratic Miss, further back in the field, Plague Stone, a Hood to the outside, only about 4 off the lead. It's Written By, taking the lead at the top of the straight. Written By from Lady Horse Owner, Ennis Hill, Prairie Fire back to the inside, En Bahar late down the outer. Written By at the 200 metres. 2 lengths in front, En Bahar charging on the outside, but it's Written By for Jordan Childs. What a victory, what a moment for the young man. 3 lengths, En Bahar, Hood third for fourth. Prairie Fire prominent from Encryption, Quafila, Aristocratic Miss, Lady Horse Owner, Ennis Hill, Kinky Boom, followed by More Than Exceed, Grand Symphony, Run Naan behind those Plague Stone, Crossing the Abbey, and at the end of the field, Longleaf. Written by Jordan Childs. His father, Greg, won the race back in 1992 with Reva Diva. And Written By has stormed a victory for trainer Graham Begg, the colt by Written Tycoon out of Yao Chin. Jordan Childs from the outside gate has been far too good for them in the Blue Diamond. Well supported, clear favourite in the end. 550 on VOPs from En Bahar, who was right down the outskirts. .1200 metres, stalls are back and they're racing. Gamekeeper towards the inside, away fairly. I Am Immortal began well with Shotmaker the outside. Free of Dead is showing a little bit of pace and driving through along the inside as Vinakunka. They were followed next in the field, out deeper on the track, trying to press on Catch Me. I Am Immortal onto the course proper is the leader. From Ballarosa, Vinakunka, followed by Free of Debt, and next in the field, out deeper, Catch Me from Shotmaker and Gracie Avenue. Also in that group of horses is Lankan Star. A length away, Loving Gabby, and they were followed by A Theory, 2/3 down from Hawker Hurricane, Gamekeeper. Lyre second last, Brooklyn Hustle at the end. I Am Immortal at the 450 leads Ballarosa, Free of Debt, Vinakunka behind them. Shotmaker out deeper on the track with Catch Me, followed by A Theory who tracks those. Lankan Star has run up behind them. Loving Gabby with a lot of traffic. Brooklyn Hustle and Lyre to the outside. Free of Debt moves up to I Am Immortal at the 200 metres from Lankan Star. Brooklyn Hustle under the arches running on with Lyre. Free of Debt with 100 metres to go. Lyre's descending with Brooklyn Hustle. Lyre over the top. Lyre's won the diamond. 3/4 Lankan Star, Free of Debt, photo fourth, Ethereal, Brooklyn Hustle, then Loving Gabby, I Am Immortal. Behind those, Andrassy Avenue. Further back was Catch Me and Shotmaker, Vinakunka. Ballarosa, Hawker Hurricane and Gamekeeper was last of all in the blue diamond. Lyre Luke Curry has taken another Group 1 this autumn after taking out the CF4 Stakes a couple of weeks ago. Ready for the diamond, gates are back and racing. Hanseatic away cleanly, away game out fast with Difficult, and also Rulership isn't too far away. Let's Be Glam, and also A Beautiful Night using their toe the inside. Tagaloa is right up there as well. Rulership's going to settle about 5th. Riverina Storm, Hanseatic 7th on the rails, and they were followed by Muntasira as they link onto the course proper. Next in the field, Ariaf Personal, and then came Rathlin, Ideas Man, Tanker and Glenfiddich at the tail. A Beautiful Night just in front of Let's Be Glam at the 650. Tagaloa 3 deep, and they were followed by Away Game 4 deep. They've gone hard. A length and a half, Riverina Storm, Rulership. Hanseatic next the inside, picking up a little bit of ground. Further back is Difficult, then Ariaf, Muntasira, Personal, Rathlin, Ideas Man, Glenfiddich and Tanker. A Beautiful Night into the straight from Let's Be Glam. Now Hanseatic, Clark's edging off the fence. Tagaloa chimes in too, followed by Away Game. Tagaloa took the front. Hanseatic's a length away out in plenty of time. At the 150, it's Tagaloa. Hanseatic trying to wear it down. Tagaloa followed by Hanseatic, Personal late. Tagaloa's pretty from Hanseatic. Tagaloa has won it from Hanseatic and Personal. Then Away Game, Muntasira. Next Rathlin, Let's Be Glam. Behind them, Riverina Storm, A Beautiful Night. Next to finish, Rulership, and then Tanker, Glenfiddich, Ariaf, Ideas Man, a long last Difficult.
What a win to Tagaloa. What a valuable colt he becomes. He's a son of a superstar in Japan, Tagaloa. He wins for the Bussetton Young team, and Aussie Kerr's colours with a big group of owners, really influential in Australian racing.
Set to go. Ready, racing in the diamond. Artorius was slow. Enthar away cleanly with Abseiler, and also showing a bit of speed towards the inside. Finance Tycoon, Jigsaw and General Bow. Enthar deep on the track is up there too, and also disputing the front running is Pagazi as they settle down. A length and a half away next as Enthar is tracking very deep on the track to lead them clearly now from Jigsaw, General Bow, Finance Tycoon. Next out deeper on the track is Abseiler. 2 lengths away, Arcaded, Ingratiating Construct, and then came Pagazi and Janebi from Wolves. Well back in the field, Animo with Artorius and Atotsu last. So it's Enthar up towards the turn at the 500. Clearly Bow, Finance Tycoon, then Abseiler, Ingratiating Construct, cutting the corner, Arcaded, then came Animo the widest. Further back, Wolves in traffic from Artorius, Janebi, Hitotsu and Pagazi. It's Enthar at the 200 metres from General Bow. Finance Tycoon, Ingratiating running on. Enthar has a fight. General Bow coming out of Finance Tycoon, Ingratiating, and Artorius is flying at the 50. Artorius pounces
races, bombs them and wins. Artorius from Ingratiating, photo third. Animo from Finance Tycoon, General Bowen. Thar got swamped, followed further back in the field by Construct and then Wolves, Jigsaw, Anatotsu, Agap Arcaded, Absela, Wellback, Pagazi and Janebi. It's Artorius for Luke Curry and Anthony and Sam Friedman, the combination that won the race 2 years ago with Lyre, and they do it again. Back to 1200 after a strong win at 1300 metres at Sandown. The form didn't shape up, but the distance did, and has flown over the top of the Artorius for a big win at 15:10 and 370. Ingratiating on the backups, runner Bottler.
Manicato in front, and it's got it well 100 metres to go. Manicato's going on to win by more than 2 lengths to Tool and High. He goes for home on Zenitave. He's quickly got it won. Zenitave's going to win Blue Diamond.
Readout's Choice has grabbed the lead, 50 to go, draws away, and Readout's Choice has won the diamond. Here comes Alingi sailing up the middle of the track. Wager in front.